using up B's in tandem to be able to come back. I feel like once you get rid of that jump, it's just really easy. So, easy on paper to edge guard that character, but actually Steffen's up on, on Petayaa.
Yeah, but the thing is, they haven't played since Battle at the Arch.
That's a good point.
Which is a pretty long time ago, but hey, that was also his year.
Yes, sir!
Let's go Rampo Strong,
I was
baby.
there for that. Very, very fun event that you guys ran. But we're going on Small Battlefield. A very interesting choice that Steffen agreed on. I don't think this is a good stage, and clearly it's not. As he gets 0 to that immediately by Petayaa.
Yeah, pretty strong Stir to Death. Again, this is really just the touch of death matchup. Steve still able to get a lot of these kind of combos going, and as we see, a little bit of the offstage extension, but he's going to go for the up smash, really try and get a lot of pressure and damage off of that. And again, Steve, able to just close quarters, you have so much damage, so many outputs you can put out there, and already with the Rage Drive on Kazuya.
Oh, and getting that side B off, just a stun, really good damage, gets the first seg on it, and gets the up smash, and not even a minute has passed by, and we already got 2 stocks down on Steffen's side.
Yeah, Steffen kind of giving a little look to the camera like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Going for that lava bucket, but again, the Fair going to just absolutely catch him out, and it might be another 0 to the might see a 3 stock from Petayaa here.
In a minute, too? I mean, he still has Rage Drive on lock, so all he needs to do is just get down, fishing for it immediately, but the back air not going to knock it off just yet. Surviving for a minute. How much longer can you survive for? What a tech from the anvil. Are you still alive? Flint and Steel coming out. Flint and Steel. Flint and Steel. Okay, the forward air coming out. I really like that Steffen's movement with these blocks. I mean, you kind of have to as Steve. You kind of need to use it not only to mine, but also to get your combos off. NIL is really important. The up tilt, really smart. 59% off of that. What the heck?
Yeah, and again, Steve is down but not out because he's such a really snowbally character where you can get a lot of momentum just with a couple good hits. And Steffen already showing us exactly where that's coming from. Petayaa.
Yeah, literally right there.
Pineapple, baby.
Yeah, and again, that's just how volatile blocks can be. Really a detriment to Petayaa and Kazuya's recoveries. As long as you get them off stage, and once you have advantage, I mean, we could see a reverse 3-stock happen for Steffen, but it's not to be, as Petayaa takes a game 1, but some crazy adaptions from Steffen.
Yeah, Steffen really kind of got his footing a little bit in the latter half of the game, getting these stocks going, getting a lot of combos, and again, when you're in the air, Steve, you can't really do a ton. I mean, you have the up air, but again, his moves are really good, and your moves all hit high as Steve. Like, trying to get out with that up air does not work because the up smash come out right there.
Yeah, and I wonder if up air was the right option there. I feel like maybe an anvil potentially, or even just a minecart to get out of disadvantage. I mean, you have that as a burst option, not only that, but just a really good get off me tool. So maybe Steffen might abuse that a little bit more, but again, you can't. That's a move you just can't telegraph. Not only that, but you don't want to waste all of your iron materials. So we're actually going back to Small Battlefield. Steffen confident that he can definitely take a game, maybe even take the set on this stage.
Yeah, what I really want to see out of Steffen is getting out with sword, right? Because Kazuya, when you're in the air against Kazuya, he's not like super high, right? He's always comboing you from below. So I want to see if he can really get a sword off, maybe hit the leg, get a nice trade to get yourself at disadvantage. Because these counter hits on Steve are really important, and the placement is just as important as Steffen takes a really strong lead into the start of the game. Yeah,
and just a little bit of a range advantage for Steffen as well. The pickaxe, the sword, like you mentioned before, can beat out a lot of these stubby hitboxes. Demon Laser coming out for Petayaa just to break those blocks, apply even more pressure, but at 150%, almost getting hit by that minecart, able to get the Rage Drive down B. Actually, no, I lied. Just gets the regular down B. But lots of damage from both these guys.
Still having that on is really important because now the stock is getting later, and as Petayaa, you really need to get this out quick, and the Electric Goth is going to go a little bit wide against the shield, but again, Steffen able to recover really quickly, but the Rage Drive once again snatched out of the air right into the ground as you go.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that Steve has, I believe, the lowest drop off back air. Again, it doesn't help that Steve has, I believe, the lowest full hop in this game, so it's trying to escape that command grab is just not helpful at all. Just crazy down air coming out for Petayaa. But there you go, the sword coming out, just chipping away at Petayaa, but also finding some damage, getting him out of that precarious position. How do you ledge trap? Gets the nair spike, trying to set up something else, but runs into the minecart.
Yeah, Steffen's really good at getting the PBR back airs. So it's just so strong to have that option out as it kills super early, especially with Diamond. You want to be sure that you're kind of abusing it to his, the fullest length. And right now, it's becoming really late in the stock to get the Rage Drive back online, but the tech! Yeah, Petayaa edges.
I don't even know if it was tech. I feel like the block was actually like in the perfect position to stop any momentum from Steffen, and even just to live that. I mean, still found the stock nonetheless, but I mean, imagine how monumental it would have been if Steffen found that stock. I think he's dead here. The F smash actually connecting. And I feel like a stage switch has to be in the cards for Steffen.
Definitely. If I was Steffen, honestly, I'd probably just try to like mix up how I'm really playing the mid range. Play a lot campier. Try to make Petayaa come to you first because it's so
Right.
important to make Kazuya make those missteps. But realistically, Steffen's just been the one swinging a lot in these positions, and
Yeah.
some of them are a little precarious. But right now, look at that rage drive.
Yeah, that block saving Steffen's
Yeah.
butt. Only just die right there. But no, you're right. This is a character, Steve, that can play super passive and super conservative, especially with your materials, which you have to maintain. We're actually sticking with small battlefield, keeping this close quarters combat, which I don't really know if that's the play, but let's see if Steffen can get this win. Let's see if he's made any adaptations, and those dragon lasers, these demon lasers, playing a really, really big role in just forcing Steffen to jump and get out of, you know, that corner.
Oh, love the aggression. You know, coming out with a new lease on life here. In game 3, hopefully, potentially seeing a reverse 3-0 if he really keeps this lead going. But again, Steffen, you know, he's really good with the tech, but how is he going to do neutral? How is he going to do in this disadvantage where there's a lot more pressure to put the right move out, to put the right SCI out? But again, going for the grab, going to go a little wide.
And I feel like Petaya's also just ready for these setups. Like, we all know about that block going into the back throw, the tech situation, into that forward smash. Maybe that's something that Petayaa was ready for. Maybe that's why he went up high. Who knows? Right now, Petaya's playing fairly well against all these different obstacles, all these different setups from Steffen, almost taking that stock, but the Demon Laser not taking it just yet. But yeah, that distance pressure with Dragon Laser, Demon Laser is really good. I don't know why I keep on saying Dragon. I'm thinking mid-mid, but the back are going to take that stock.
Yeah, and again, Steffen really, what a... I get what he's doing.
Yeah.
But, you know, just kind of in a position where he has to play a little bit more aggressive. I mean, he was doing really well with the aggression at first, but you got to get yourself some good materials to get the stock early, you know? And Petaya's playing really good in this neutral position. He's able to really snuff out a lot of the approaches and really, again, what you said, catching onto these traps, but that back air can't trap that swing and a miss.
Yeah, it helps Steve's repertoire a little bit that he has really good frame data, especially with his aerials and even Minecraft. I mean, that move comes out, has invincibility with gold. The issue is Steffen doesn't have gold. Clearly, it doesn't matter because he is at 52% with a cute little NIL combo.
Ooh, I love how Steffen kind of like, he adapted to what he was doing with that block. You know, he jabbed and really just converted into a different combo, but against Petayaa, so close to death right there, Steffen.
Tried to read that roll or that tech right there. Had the right idea, just missed it, and getting punished for trying to go for a crouch dash down B. Not gonna get it. Steffen now has gold, now has diamond. Gonna get diamond this time, which could be really crucial. I don't think he's had the opportunity to even use diamond that last 2 games, so this could be really big. Oh my god, 53% off of that reflect is insane. Or 51.
Yeah, I mean, Steve already in a really, really bad position in this matchup. You know, playing the offensive, not something you want to do in this matchup.
No.
And Petayaa is just taking full advantage of it. Taking advantage of Steffen making a couple missteps, being a little hasty to push in, and that uppie is going to seal that. That's a game 3, and that's Steffen's life in losers out of 7.
Yeah.